Hello everybody. Well, I took the gear set out, or the countershaft sprocket, and I found that I had, instead of 7 to 12 thousandths, that gets pushed in, I had 20 thousandths between, get some light on the subject-ish, between the face of the bushing and the gear, or this, which I understand these are supposed to be 100 thousandths from the factory. They make them in different sizes. It's about, let's see, hold on a sec. It is 87 thousandths. So, you know, maybe this is just worn and I should order one of these. I'm just learning and continuing. Any help, you guys, I appreciate it. Thank you. Like I say, this one on here. And I guess I'll have to, when I go put that back in, I'll have to put some grease in there so those don't go wandering. If you guys got any other suggestions or help on that, there's the one, those, and of course we have them on that end. So, yeah, I took that, and there was right in here, where'd you go? Whoops. Right in here, the crux area, right there. Hey, where you go? Right in there. Right in there where the flashlight is, right in there. There's a fair amount of stuff in there I cleaned out. And a little bit laying in here and a little bit here, you know. You could feel it on your finger. So, like I said, where I'd read that you're supposed to only have about 7 to 12, I had 20 thousandths of movement of the gear this way. So, I guess these look good, you know. If you see anything out of the ordinary, let me know, folks. But I'll do a little more investigating there, and I may have to order one of those. But I've read several places that these are 100 thousandths. Then you can get assortment of sizes. But if I've got 20 thousandths, then this is 87. So if I get 100 thousandth, then that will get me really close to the 12. So I don't know how important not having too much movement here, but I could see you've only got so much depth in these attachments here. You only got so much depth here. So when this goes in, it only, you know, it's supposed to pretty much all the way. You don't want it to be like this or something. So I guess having this lateral movement could, you know, be a detriment to it staying into gear or getting into gear, maybe staying into gear. So you guys have any ideas? I appreciate all your help, and I'm continuing to tinker around here. I guess those look pretty good. Let's see. Yeah. Now, why those marks? I'm sure they don't screw in, or do they? If anybody knows, there's also the same marks on this end. So if anybody knows why there'd be, looks like two big screwdriver marks, you know, for a screwdriver, or some tool that would turn it, so let me know. So thanks much for watching. I appreciate all your help. Got any ideas? Shoot me a line. It's all new territory for me. Thank you much, everybody. Have a great week. Bye-bye.